And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to, as Sean Galligan likes to call it, the penultimate race of the 2025 edition of the WRA Oreo Cup Series. Qualifying was rained out today, so the lineup was set by owner points, which meant the guy on the pole, Sam Tenley, makes the show along with Leo Hill and everybody else that's like 37 through 42nd in the points, and then you probably already know 43rd on down does not make the show, so they will try one more time next week at Charlotte to try to make the final race of the season. Ian Griffith is alongside Griffith, just trying to find victory lane as many times as possible. Ian Griffith comes into this race 26th in the points. Leo Hill, go or go homer, made it in because of Mother Nature's rain out. And Jared Johnson, 31st in the points, still looking for his first win on the season. You have to go all the way down to 6th place to find our first playoff driver. That's Daniel Witter. Should look at the rest of the starting lineup for tonight's Coke 0400, powered by Coca-Cola. Eric Monaco had mechanical problems and had a 48-second lap time, but you can definitely win here at Daytona. Let's get these cars going for tonight's race. These drivers will have to make a pit stop. That could also play a factor in who's going to make the final four. Oh, wait a minute. As you see, the field is rolling off. 66 has got some type of problem. And Jesse Art up, and there goes the 66 around. Up, let's try it again. Looks like the 66 had his issue taken care of. There's Eric Monaco starting at the rear. Let's go over our playoff grid presented by Golden Corral for the penultimate time this season. Bradley Ream comes into this race, if I can do the math in my head. He has 26 points above the cut line. 11 points above the cut line is Daniel Witter in second. Marinelli Dilly on third in the points as far as the cut line is concerned. C Bracken holds that final cut line spot, or the transfer spot, to make the final four. 12 points below the cut line is Skylar Taylor. 22 points below the cut line is Josh Harmon. 23 below is Chris Washer. And then Eric Stanbury comes into this race a total of 28 points below the cut line. Yeah, I think we can safely say Eric Stanbury is more than likely going to need to win tonight's race to transfer into the Final Four to compete for the championship next week at Charlotte. And with the pit stops being with the fuel on ×2, like the 500 back in the beginning of the year, that could play a factor in who's going to win this race and all that. Of course, you didn't get to see the fuel mileage drama at Talladega because of my copyright incident, but let's get to the point and matter. Green flags in the air. We're racing here tonight at Daytona. Who will be the 4 drivers moving on to the championship 4? Who will be the 4 drivers eliminated? We're going to find out in 24 laps time. And apparently Cody Smart's got troubles. Oh, Cody Smart's engine's gone kablamo. Is he going to... Where did Cody Smart qualify? Cody Smart qualified in the 15th position. He'll get credited. He's going to cross the line now. That's a tough break for Cody Smart. He's already out of the race before this race even began. And he's out. Piston failure. Cody Smart will not do the Daytona double And what I mean by the Daytona double, I mean sweeping Daytona. So unfortunately, Cody Smart's night is over before he even completes a lap. That's too bad for Cody. Eric Stanbury comes in this race 28 points below the cut line. Gonna lead a lap.
But I'm not for from BYU. So take it down to about 7, take a shot so you leave that.
There's Jesse R at the rear of the field. Tough break for Cody Smart.
I think Utah's probably the defendatory.
He made the playoffs this time around, but got eliminated in the round of 16. Matty Crenshaw leads that lap. Here comes Gene Evans in the 59. Comes Annie Crenshaw in the 22.
This kid's golfing. Oreo. Watch him in Detroit. Oh.
Annie Crenshaw. Crenshaw will lead. Comes Eric Settler. I see C Bracken in the 7. Jesse Art has lost the draft. She's not a playoff contender. Summit Oskin, Jalecia Kisman back here at the rear of the field. Summit Oskin in danger of losing the draft.
Oh no, he missed it. He missed it.
Oh man!
Wow.
William Ayers, who won a couple of weeks ago at the Glen,
So
now leads this race.
wow.
Here comes Bradley Ream in the 42. Had a nice little cushion between himself and the 4th position of the points cut line. 26 points above the cut line. And remember, these drivers have got to make a pit stop in this race. So, excuse me.
Detroit has no timeout.
Lord knows.
The best part is, unlike the 500 in race number 1, where we had a wave off of the start, had to do an extra pace lap, and then had the what on bloody earth pit strategy. This one, we had a much calmer start. Got a car slow on the track. That's William Davis. Apparently, he's coming off pit road, so apparently I'm not sure what this is all about.
Oh, so now he retired.
So William Davis is now 1 lap down as a result.
Oh, what? I mean, him?
Yeah, he finally retired.
Oh, Tom Brady?
Yeah, he was in his 40s when he was playing football. I thought he was ever retired.
Quentin Moore leads this race as we're nearing half distance. And the 3 car is 1 lap down, so let's see why he came to pit road. Oh, this must have been a scheduled pit stop. So is William Davis thinking what I'm thinking? Because he came to pit road lap 9. These cars can go about 19 laps, roughly, on a fuel run. I think William Davis is going to make it to the end of the race on fuel.
That's game, man.
As Sean Art leads this race.
Yeah. He also made them pay. He got paid for making free throws. Back and forth.
Oh, the one.
58, 57. Oh, free throws.
As we're down to 10 to go.
Oh, and I got three times to fill. Yeah. The rare minute.
That's crazy, Andrew. Somebody just told me I was just getting off. That I failed.
Senor Sean leads as here comes William Ayers. He's going to take the lead. As William Ayers leads. Jesse Art's going to need a caution or something to help her catch up. So William Ayers had a tire going down.
Boy, wow.
Up, here come pit stops. Anna Karichi and Sam Tinley have come to pit road. And remember, this goes back to what I was talking about earlier tonight. Will these drivers have to make it on fuel? Now we've seen our first batch of pit stops here tonight in this race. This being an elimination race, I should point out. So we're inside of 10 to go. Chris Washer's coming to pit road, so is Eric Stanbury. There's everybody just trying to get down to 55 miles an hour. A lot of playoff drivers on pit road. That's a lot of cars on pit road. Oh, contact between Jalecia Kuzman and that's Donovan Dixon who raced his way in via the Go Home session.
That's a touchdown. Man. Wow. You know, that's a combo out.
As here comes Gene Evans, Courtney Lynn, Eric Monaco. Here comes the rest of the guys and gals coming to pit road. Got to get down to 55 miles an hour. Bradley Ream nearly ran the back of Reggie Fogleman. That was close. Jesse Art is now one lap down as a result. Pitting on lap 9 might have been the big benefit for William Davis, as I believe he's unlapped himself. Or if he's not unlapped himself, he should be.
What they doing?
Remember, they don't have any timeouts, Mario did.
Oh, that's gang, man.
He keeps trying to do that same thing.
Don't think he's got his lap back. Actually, he did. They're still saying Gene Evans is the race leader. There he is. He probably got overtaken. Courtney Lynn's now the race leader. Now Gene Evans goes back to the lead.
Yeah, I know. No.
That looks like Fox to stop.
No, look.
That's the front part.
Oh, no, oh.
This group right here is going to catch these two right here. Same with, well, they also caught Eric Monaco as Gene Evans, Courtney Lynn, top two. The question's going to be whether or not we're going to have drivers eliminated from the playoffs after tonight. I bet you those cycle of pit stops really shook up the running. Here we go. White flag is in the air. One more lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. The pack has caught them. The pack